What is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video to do the Week 11 Beast Picks, NFL Beast Picks predictions. Joining me, first time we've done this this year on the recording. Joining me, Rainy 48. It's right there on the other
I
side.
hate Daniel Garcia. Yeah, hi, I'm here. Sorry, I'm also watching AEW Blood and Guts. I'm here. We're alive. We're living.
Yes, we are. But unfortunately, our teams weren't so living last week, though.
Yeah, let's just not talk about that.
No, dude, it was brutal. It was brutal for both of us. I mean, it was just
No, at least you lost to a good team.
yeah, but it shouldn't even been that way. We had them. Our offense actually did something. Um, but nonetheless, Amazon New York Jets at the New England Patriots.
The Patriots are a
Take the team.
13 and a half point favorite.
Yes. Yeah, not really a surprise. I mean, I thought the Buccaneers were gonna win that game, but it came pretty close. Um, but yeah, I mean, the Jets beat the Browns, like I said, but I don't have any confidence that they're going to get two in a row against a team like the Patriots right now, despite them being division rivals. I'm going to see another primetime blowout here. Patriots win 28-6. I don't even think the Jets have a shot, especially if Justin Fields is starting. Justin Fields had like what 59 or 58 yards
54.
passing. 54
54.
54 yards passing and beat the Browns. All right, well that just tells you how bad the Browns are, but
I think it's even worse. I think he only had 6 completions.
yeah. And yeah,
Do you know why the Jets beat the Browns?
they had pretty good luck with the kickoff return.
No. Breece Hall basically said, if you're going to force me to be on this fucking team, I'm going to make sure you guys don't get the first pick. Breece Hall had over 80% of the offensive yards on that team.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I had 28, 6. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're pretty much kind of in the same boat on the Patriots, right?
Listen, man, I don't have to like it, but I've said it many times on the show. I think the Patriots are for real. I think Drake May is very good. Um, I had more faith in the Browns last week than I had in the Jets, and it's not going to change this week. I have little faith in the Jets. The Pats are for real. I don't care how the defense looked last week. Um, Give me New England 38, New York 3.
Oh, you're giving them even
It's a blowout.
more than what I was giving. I was more modest with this, but you're giving them 30. You're giving them over 30 here. But okay. Also, I did forget to mention earlier for last week's records. I went 8-7. You went, or I'm sorry, I went 8-6, and you went 7-7. Um, based on
Honestly,
both of us didn't really do good that last week.
honestly, better than I thought because I thought that you blew me out by like 5.
No, I didn't do really good either. But I had one more game than you. That's about it.
If that's all I dropped, I'll take it.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Now getting to the it's 9:30 a.m. This is not London. I forget what it's in. Is Berlin again or
This is German. This is Spain. Madrid,
Spain?
Spain.
All right. So the Spain game here, 9:30 a.m. We have Washington Commanders at the Miami Dolphins.
Nope. Oh, yep. The Dolphins are a 2.5 point favorite.
All right. Yeah, I mean this the time zone might play a factor because I think this is their first Spain game, first Spain game in the NFL for
I
regular
mean, the
season.
time zone is going to be exactly the same as Germany and
Yeah, time
London.
zone, but
So.
again, these teams aren't really typically used to it. And while the Dolphins did somehow pull some voodoo magic and beat the Buffalo Bills, which I still am still puzzled by. I don't even care. You want to say the Bills might be inconsistent, stuff like that. Dolphins have been shit all year. I don't know what the hell twilight zone we've been in to see what happened last week. But I don't see it happening again. The Dolphins a couple weeks ago beat the Falcons, and they went back to mortal, and then they somehow beat the Bills. Uh, I think they go back to mortal. I don't care that the Commanders are without Daniels. I think the Redskins Commanders wins the game here. Uh, it's gonna be like one of those crappy scores. It's gonna be like uh, give me like a freaking 18-9 victory for the Commanders here.
I mean, I have no faith in either of these teams, but I'm gonna also say the Dolphins suck dick and go back to obscurity because they're fucking terrible. I cannot wait for the day Mike McDaniels has zero to do with this NFL anymore. He's a petty piece of shit. Fuck him. Um, did you see what he did?
What, the car thing where he drove up in the car on the Bills fan or whatever?
He drove up to where the Bills fans hang out afterwards just to be a petty fuck. I hate, with a capital H, hate Josh McDaniels. Um, I'm gonna go with the Commanders. I give me 14-12.
14 to 12. Okay. All right. Okay, now my team, the Green Bay Packers at the New York Giants, 1 o'clock game. First one, well, at least the one that's
And
first.
who's starting for the Giants?
They got fuck,
Jameis
James Winston.
Bundles of
Yes,
Fun Winston.
James Winston was announced today over Russell Wilson to my disappointment, quite frankly. That it was going to be Jameis Winston over Russell Wilson.
So your Packers are a 6.5 point favorite.
Okay, well, I don't know if I should feel confident about that or feel concerned about that because one, we don't know what we're going to get with Jameis Winston.
Oh, I
Two,
know what you're gonna get with James Winston.
well, no, we don't. Two,
No, I know. I'll tell you in a minute.
Two, our offense has been dog shit right now the last couple of weeks. Jordan Love play calling has been horrendous. That fourth down play on the 1 yard line, right at the end of the game was horrible, horrendous play calling. And to hold that Eagles team to only 10 points that whole game. All right, first half no points. Okay, and to not win that game is embarrassing. We should have beaten that Eagles team. That team should have lost to us, and it comes down to the offense just playing like shit. Um, Giants new coach for now. Jameis Winston unknown. He is an interception machine at times though. But I'm not having any chances with that because the last time we played him in a starting game a few years ago, he kicked our ass. So I'm not going to hold any bets on that. Nonetheless, I do think we can get this win. Um, Hopefully the play calling is better. Um, but with our defense, we should be able to beat this team. Um, Packers 21, uh, Giants 13. Packers.
See, I think you're making one big mistake here. I think it's gonna be a much higher scoring game than that. I have to look at one thing here for Green Bay.
It's just a defense, man. The defense is the only consistent thing right now, which is ironic since we've been trying to have a consistent defense for years, and now the offense decides to completely lay an egg.
Duh, 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 duh. All right, so I know what your weakness is going to be, and hear me out here.
Play calling. That's going to be our
So you
weakness.
said you don't know what you're going to get with Jameis. I know exactly what you're going to get with Jameis. After looking at this, Jameis Winston's going to throw for 275 yards and 3 touchdowns. So therefore, the Giants are going to have at least 21 points. However, when you factor Scott Steiner into the equation and Samoa Joe, he's also going to probably throw 4 interceptions because that's just what he's really good at. And that's going to be the ultimate killer. Theo Johnson's going to have a big day because there's not a lot left to catch passes with the Giants. Um, I mean, maybe he finally has some help, some luck with Jalen Hyatt, and Jalen Hyatt gets a good game, but he hasn't looked good either. Give me, uh, give me Green Bay 31, New York 24.
Okay, that's you
Like,
definitely
I
going
don't think there's a way I can take Jameis
going on
with
the
the
higher
crew he
scale with
has.
this.
Yeah, because we've seen Jameis when he was in Tampa be a 50-50 machine. He can throw 50 touchdowns, but he's going to throw 50 interceptions. Like,
But against that defense,
I think he's still going to throw touchdowns. He's going to find a way. You're not going to take Jameis no touchdowns, 4 picks. It's just not happening.
I mean, if we get 4 picks, we definitely should win the game because hopefully we get
That's
a
what I
pick.
said. Three
If we
touchdowns,
we
four
get a
picks.
pick
You're going
six,
to
we get
kill
a
him.
pick six. You
I'm
know,
not saying that. You're going to
well,
have two pick sixes.
we need to with our offense because our play calling sucks right now.
All
Uh,
right, next game.
all right, all right. Next game we got is the Houston Texans at the Tennessee Titans.
The Texans are a 6.5 point favorite.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. They they got a pretty good quarterback in there. Did some pretty good things last week. Um, and the Titans, I just
Davis Mills?
yeah, Davis Mills looked pretty
Jeffrey
good.
the Giraffe himself.
Mills did pretty good last week. I mean, he made a clutch play at the end of the game.
Frank, I've won 3 straight Turkey Bowls. Do you think that qualifies me to be a starter in the league?
I'm not saying he's a starter in this league. I'm saying that he did pretty good last week. I didn't say he was a starter yet.
I wouldn't even qualify him as a top 16 backup in the NFL.
I mean, hey, to be fair, how many people thought Tom Brady was a starter coming out of the draft?
Davis Mills has been in this league 5 years. He has had a shot to start.
Okay, but anyways, in all seriousness, no, I know Mills is a journeyman right now, at least.
Nope, still
He's
not.
journeyman is right now. He's a journeyman's backup.
Nope, sure, still not.
I would say
Davis
so.
Mills is on his only team in his career. He has never left Houston.
I know, so he's a backup.
Journeyman means that you're on many teams.
Eh, not
I
necessarily.
think what you're looking for is prolific backup. Journeyman means that you've been on many teams.
Okay, if you
That, that
say
is
so.
the key definition in the dictionary.
Anyways,
If you look up journeyman quarterback in the NFL dictionary, Trent Dilfer's going to show up.
Trent,
Josh Johnson's going to show up.
Trent Dilfer shows up for a lot of things, though.
The worst quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl.
A lot of things. But anyways, in all seriousness, though, I still think even if you want to say the Mills is just like a one start wonder win here, I still think he's better than. I still think that's better than what they have in Tennessee. Ward's not really showed me anything this year that shows that he's going to be able to compete this year. They already fired their coach, so that already is a sign that they've already given up on the season. So yeah, my pick here, Houston Texans win. 21-10 Texans.
I'm only shaking my head because I don't see a way that they score 21 with Mills. If there's one thing that the Titans have been like okay at, it's defense, and I don't see Davis Mills driving that strong of a game. I do think the Texans win it. Give me 14-3. It is the most boring game of the week.
Well, it's gonna be boring no matter what because people aren't gonna want to watch it anyways.
Hey man, little Timmy the Texans fan wants to watch it.
Yeah. All right. Carolina Panthers at the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, the Falcons are a 3.5 point favorite.
Yeah. I don't know what you're gonna get out of these teams. Okay, honestly, I mean these teams are inconsistent all year. We see some good, we see some bad, we see some ugly from these teams each week. Um, it's really a coin flip. I'm going with the Falcons just because of the home team.
I'm gonna
Uh,
make
what? I'm gonna
I'm gonna make
say
a
what?
No, go
Whichever.
ahead.
I'm gonna say Falcons 17-10. Falcons. I've not really trust the Panthers. They beat us because of their running game. Uh, Youngs didn't really do that much in that game, and I just not seen enough from Youngs to prove that he's going to do anything different, even as bad as inconsistent as the Falcons have been. I'm going with that 17-10 Falcons.
I'm going to make two bold predictions on this game. Number one, this is the fastest game of the week.
What, like running
Like,
attack?
like running play time, this will be the quickest. This will be the quickest start to finish game of the week.
Yep.
Number two, this might be the first time. I don't know if this is the thing. It might be the first time in league history. Four running backs across two teams each have over 75 rushing yards.
That'd be interesting.
Now I'm going to
Are
call that.
we counting the quarterbacks too on this?
No, I'm saying it's going to be Chuba Hubbard, Rico Dowdle, Tyler Algier, Bijan Robinson. It's going to
Uh,
be all four running backs. Atlanta has quickly digressed as a running team. Carolina's not been good against the run. Both these teams are just going to run the ball down each other's throats. It's going to come to who can put up a stop first. I'm going to say
who has the
Atlanta
ball
pulls it
last?
off.
Who has the
What?
ball? But basically, who
I'm
has
going
the
to say who can
balls last?
actually put up the stop. They're neither of these quarterbacks are good. Neither of these like they both have a good receiver and they both have talented, promising tight ends, but they're running teams. It's going to come down to who can get it done with the most efficient running. And I'm going to say four different players have rushing touchdowns this game. And I'm going to say it's going to be 24-20 Falcons.
Okay, 20. You said 24. What?
24-20.
Okay. All right. All righty. Next, we have the Chicago Bears at the Atlanta Falcons. All right. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Chicago Bears at the Minnesota Vikings.
the Vikings are a 3.5 point favorite.
Um. Honestly, I wish these two would just beat each other into oblivion and the game ends in a tie. That would be
No,
definitely.
yeah, you just want them to tie so you can say you've got it.
But obviously, realistically, that's probably won't happen. So, you know, Chicago has been okay. Vikings have been okay. At times, I just division matchup. It's in Minnesota. I'm gonna say whoever has the ball last is probably gonna win the game. Um, I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with the Vikings here. I'm gonna say it's 23-20.
So glad you went with the Vikings because I'm going with the Bears. Um, JJ McCarthy kind of proved what I thought last week that he's not the quarterback we had hoped. He had a really good game and he goes back to this just not being great. Um, give me the Bears, especially, Caleb Williams. He's not winning pretty games, but he's winning on those final drives. Give me the Bears 21, the Vikings 17.
All right.
I'm
Um,
watching John Moxley fork a man in the head.
jeez. Anyways, LA Chargers at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Chargers are 2.5 point favorite.
Yeah, I don't see the Jags winning the game. They didn't look good. The Chargers surprisingly really stuck it last week to the Steelers, and that really just I'm still just I cannot believe how deflated that game was. Um, yeah, give me the Chargers, 24-13 Chargers, easy victory.
Give me the Jaguars.
Oh, okay.
I don't think the Steelers are as good. I've said that many, many times. Um, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I think last week's game, the Jags was more to do with the defensive turnaround than it was them collapsing. Um, if that one-handed interception doesn't happen, are the Jaguars losing that game? The Jags looked decent last game, and you have to give some credit where credit's due to Trevor Lawrence. He's throwing to who? No Brian Thomas last week.
Yeah,
Travis Hunter's done for the year. Hunter's been out for at least 3 weeks. No Brian Thomas, his first round pick last year. He had Jacoby Meyer, who he had 3 days of practice with to get accustomed to.
yeah, that's right. He
So
doesn't. He pretty much has none then because he doesn't. You're right. He doesn't have Hunter, who's
he
been
should
done
get
for the
Thomas
year.
back this week, but he had no Hunter. He had, I mean, he's lost Bretton Strange, who's his top tight end. Like, for everybody that wants to shit on Trevor Lawrence, he's doing this with a cast of nobodies. Literally the land of misfit toys. Um, if he gets Brian Thomas back, I'm saying that they're going to pull it off. Give me the Jags. Give me the Jags 21, the Chargers 16.
Okay. All right, here we go.
You're going to make me fucking do it, aren't you?
What?
You're going to make me fucking talk about this team, aren't you?
Which one?
The fucking piece of shit ones that wear red, white, and blue, and I'm not talking about the Patriots.
All right. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Buffalo Bills.
And due to some fucking mystery, the Bills are a 5.5 point favorite.
It doesn't surprise me.
It does.
They
They're
were
dog water.
they were deflated last week, but I don't see that as a representation of how they're going to perform for the rest of the year. So I think the Bills they look, they know they got their ass handed to them. They got their ass handed to them to a team that they shouldn't have beat. They know that they're coaching them up. They know that they have to win this game. I say they come back and they win this game. Um, Tampa Bay and the Bills are both coming into this game losing, and the Bills lost to a deflating team. You know Tampa Bay's going to play good, but you don't know where Buffalo's going to be at. Buffalo is going to come back swinging. Josh Allen knows what they got to do. They're a game behind now of the Patriots.
They're
Um,
more than a game behind.
two technically now.
A game and a half at least.
You know, um, they need to win this game. They need to win this game. The Buccaneers have a good team, but the Bills are a consistent team despite them losing to the Dolphins. They have played better, especially when they've come from a loss. They statistically, when they've lost a game, especially if they lose it to the way they lost it last week, they usually come back much better the next week. Because of that, I'm going to say the Bills do win this game. I'm going to say this is a 34-24 victory for the Buffalo Bills. It is going to be a high-scoring game, but the Bills are going to come in towards the end and kind of narrow the gap where it's further distance, and they beat the Buccaneers in the game. The Buccaneers this year have come uh they've come they have come on the short end of games that have been close in a lot of
Because their defense is
situations,
bad.
and that's what I think will exploit Josh Allen, especially because I think we're going to see more stuff on his feet, and they're not going to be ready for that, and the Bills will win the game. Give me the
Fucking better
Buffalo
not.
Bills. Give me the
Fucking
Buffalo
better
Bills.
not.
What do you got?
I'm going to tell you right now that the first and foremost, the Bills have no reason to even be in this game. We're going to air grievances right now and right fucking now. Brandon Beane deserves to be ran out of town with 3 pitchforks and a goddamn burning steak shoved in his ass sideways.
Well, that has
Because
nothing to do
guess,
with happening
no,
on the field, though.
yes, it does. Yes, it does. Brandon Beane refuses and neglects, and I'm going to use your favorite word here, to get a receiver
I mean, it was kind of your word.
because he won't. What was his answer? What was his answer? Did you see what circulated last week about Jalen Waddle?
You said about the whole trade deadline
Nope.
last.
Did you see what? No. After we were on there, did you see what circulated about Jalen Waddle?
I must have missed that one.
The Dolphins were willing to trade him to the Bills.
I wouldn't
The
have
Bills
traded.
wanted the Bills wanted to use next year's first round pick and not this year's. So they were stuck on the year of the first round pick. Therefore didn't go get a fucking receiver for Josh Allen. And who put up 78 yards and a touchdown against the Bills last week to crucify us? Jalen fucking Waddle. So what does Brandon Bean do? Because he's the best general manager in the world. Rah, rah, rah. Goes and gets McCole fucking Hardman. Who's done what? Who has done what? This dude is a lame fucking loser. I I got pissed off in my group chat on Sunday. I don't care. I hate this man. He is if he is a part of this organization next year, I'm not watching Bills football. I will promise you that. Because there's no use in me going through watching a team that is bound to lose. Because this dude just knows. Oh, well, Terry's not going to fire me if I do enough to keep my job. And that's all he's fucking doing. That is all he's fucking doing. Well, if I do just enough to make the playoffs, he's not going to fire me. He's a complacent, lazy fuck. I can't stand him being here. And then you add to it the fact that the coaching staff doesn't know how to coach for the lack of talent around it. Oh, well, if we just run the ball a lot, we'll be fine. Well, no, that's not it. That's not fucking it. And it wouldn't shock me at all to see them come out this week and force the run, which is the worst fucking decision. We're going to really make them run the ball here. Why? Why? Yes, I get James Cook is good, but the weakness of the Bucs is to throw at their corners. Oh, wait, we don't have a fucking receiver.
Now
I'm
you
not
know my
expecting much.
pain during the Aaron Rodgers years.
At least you had a receiver. You were always looking for a backup receiver. You wanted a secondary receiver. We don't even have a. We have fucking.
Well, we didn't have
We
good
have
secondary
Baltic with
either.
crack.
We didn't have good secondaries for years either, and they didn't want to improve that either.
Listen, I've never been more disgusted in my life as being a Bills fan as I am now, and that includes every year of me being a fan during the draft or during the drought. Like, this is fucking bad. You're there. Get off your fucking pocketbook. Get the fuck out of this place if you don't want to be it. Make the fucking moves necessary or move the fuck aside and let someone else do it. Brandon Beane's a lazy fuck. Sean McDermott sucks dick. The only one who looked like he was trying. I heard Bills fans say, well, Josh looked lazy. You stupid fucking bitch. Josh Allen did all the work. Yeah, Josh looks lazy because he's running for first downs and running for his ass. Get fucked, Bills fans. Fuck you, Brandon Beane. Off of how bad the Bucs defense is, I'm gonna say they pull it off, and I'm not holding my breath. I'm gonna say it's 21 or 31-28 because the Bucs seem to be within one score of every game, and it won't shock me when the Bills lose this either.
Are you picking the Bills or are you picking the Bucks?
31-28 Bills.
Okay. All
And
right.
then if they lose this, I'm definitely not picking them against the fucking Texans next week.
All right. Next, we have the Cincinnati Bengals at the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Steelers are a 5.5 point favorite.
Yeah. Okay. So they lost to the Bengals in a close game just a few weeks ago. They got to beat them here in Pittsburgh. They usually play better in Pittsburgh anyways. I don't know what's going on with the Steelers after that great performance against the Colts just a couple of weeks ago, and then they just totally laid an egg against the Chargers. It just feels like they've been playing good one game and they've been playing bad next game. They got to win this game to keep in pace within the division. Pittsburgh Steelers wins this ball game. Mike Tomlin knows they got to do it. He knows the performance. Like, what do you think the performance was? Like he knows. He freaking knows. He's got them all ready to go. Aaron Rodgers is back in all cylinders. 3 touchdown passes at least in this game. Pittsburgh Steelers get it done. Freaking give me 31-27. Steelers.
I'm not going to say back on all cylinders. I have zero faith in Aaron Rodgers,
Of course.
but I have not had faith in Aaron Rodgers, and he's proven me right.
He beat the
But
Colts.
whipped fucking do. I do think that having game tape after having just played Joe Flacco with the receivers he has there, they have to figure out how to right their wrong there. And they did just sign a big acquisition in the secondary Asante Samuel is now a Pittsburgh Steeler as of today. Granted, I'll be at the practice squad. Um, Go ahead, give me Pittsburgh 20, Cincy 10.
All right. 405 game. We have the San Francisco 49ers at the Arizona Cardinals.
The Niners are a 2.5 point favorite, and it's the Jacoby Brissett show versus the Who Knows show because Brock Purdy's practicing.
Oh, Brock Purdy might be coming back, guys. It's a
Brock
miracle.
Purdy.
Yeah, like, look, if it's Jones or if it's Purdy, I just don't working with the Cardinals right now. I just don't know. 49ers is like no matter well, even though Purdy's been out for most of the year this year, at least the 49ers have been competent. It's still with Mac Jones. I know you like Mac Jones. But it's just I just feel like if it's a backup quarterback again, I feel like it's better with Jones right now than it would be with Brissett. Um,
Oh,
Brissett's okay, but I mean, I feel like Jones is he's a better player right now in terms of the quarterback's position right now.
I think if it's Brock Purdy, it's a much closer game than if it's Mac Jones.
Only because he's just coming back from an injury, though. That might
I'll
why.
tell you one factor that's going to have a make or break on this game here. The Cardinals are without Marvin Harrison Jr.
That's a huge loss.
However, they may be getting back Trey Benson, who was their starting or their number one running back after James Conner went down. So instead of starting Scabs, you might actually see us starting running back in Arizona again.
Hmm. For me, I'm going to say the 49ers. No matter if it's Purdy or Jones, I'm going to go with the 49ers here. Um, 24-21, 49ers.
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals.
No matter what the quarterback is.
I mean, I've got this gut feeling after hearing that he was practicing that it's going to be Brock Purdy they push along. If it's Brock Purdy and Trey Benson's back, I'm going with the Cardinals 21-20. If it is Mac Jones, give me the Niners 27-17.
All right. All right.
Is
The
this the
next,
most backup quarterback games in the NFL we've ever had in a year?
uh, was Matt
I feel like every game's got a backup.
somewhere, somewhat. This one, however, this next 405 game is not backup quarterbacks. We have the Seattle Seahawks at the LA Rams.
The Seahawks are or the Rams are a 3.5 point favorite.
You
The
know,
Seahawks are currently the NFL top power ranked team.
yeah, they're
So
the
let
top.
that
They
be
have the
known.
tiebreaker, but they're both 7-2. So this will definitely. Who would have thought that at the beginning of the season? They would have probably had that game on prime time. If they had known that. Um, because this is just a 405 local game. Not even a nationally American choice game. That's what the 425s represent. Um, so yeah, what a bust on you guys, NFL, for that one. But anyways, you know what? Look, this is really interesting because Matthew Stafford actually right now is actually on the early cusp of potentially being a league MVP. He's like one of the people that's in
He
contention
should
for it
be.
right
He
in
should
for
be.
it right now. Not saying he's the only one, but he's one of the people that they're talking about right now
Uh,
for it.
I mean, it's the top three. If I'm being unbiased, completely unbiased.
Are all new quarterbacks. They haven't won it.
Nope, two of them are quarterbacks and one of them's a running back. My top three.
Well, I mean the quarterbacks. I wasn't meaning the running
My
backs,
top three
but
would be him and Drake May and JT Jonathan Taylor.
yeah. but even so, like, even in that, like all of them are not they've never won league MVP. They've never even been
Yeah.
considered for it. So I think it's also very interesting in that aspect. Um, but nonetheless, I mean, man, this one I've been going back and forth on because the Rams looked really good, but the Seattle Seahawks, man, they have just looked really fucking good the past couple of weeks. They are just dominating people the past couple of weeks. This is a tough one for me. I think this game's going to be a shootout. I think this is going to be one of those interesting games that comes right down to the wire. Um, Touchdown game. Whoever has the ball last in the game, whoever has the ball on offense last will win this game, is how I think this is going to go. I'm going to say 41-38. Seattle Seahawks in a close game. They get the winning touchdown at the end of the game to win with just like 20 seconds left in the game, and they
I'm gonna
win.
go with I'm gonna go with one thing that you're saying, and that's the team. I think it'll be a low scoring close game. I think this will be a
Really?
defensive battle. I'm gonna go with 24-21 Seattle.
Okay. All right. We have the uh okay, so the first 425 game, Kansas City Chiefs at the Denver Broncos.
The
We
Chiefs
can
are three
just
and a
we
half
can
point
just do
favorite.
another. We can just do another one on that. So, all right. Kansas City Chiefs at the Denver Broncos.
Chiefs are are a 3.5 point favorite.
Okay. Um yeah, you know, as much as actually I would like to see the Chiefs win this one because the Broncos have been just doing really good lately. Uh at the same time, I don't feel sorry for the Chiefs. So I am going to pick the Broncos to win this game. Broncos have been playing pretty good this year, surprisingly good. They're winning their division. Um, and they kind of need this win to really separate themselves from the Chiefs. I mean, Chiefs, I think, have lost 4 games this year. So they really need this win, and they really need to establish that they are the division leaders right now. Uh, Give me the Broncos. 27-21 Broncos.
I mean, as much as I would love to pick the Broncos, and I think the Broncos are the better team, this is going to be one of those games where the league finds a way to interject itself. I'm going to go with the Chiefs winning this one 21-20.
Chiefs.
Chiefs 21-20. I would love to pick the Broncos, but I can't see it happening.
Alrighty. So the next game we have the last 425 game. We have the Baltimore Ravens at the Cleveland Browns.
Um, Ravens are a 7.5 point favorite.
Yeah, this is a no contest. The Browns are shit. And until they either fire Kevin Stefanski or the owner or GM intervene and basically tell him start Shador Sanders. If of course you want to believe that report is true or not, I kind of believe it. That's the case. That's the only way they're going to do anything. Browns aren't winning this game. Baltimore Ravens are going to win. They're going to go after Dylan Gabriel because for whatever reason, they think Dylan Gabriel is a good quarterback, and he sucks. And until they realize that, that's going to be the end result every week for the Browns. Hell, I wouldn't put it past Kevin Stefanski if Deshaun Watson gets cleared that he would put Deshaun Watson in at quarterback over frickin' Shador Sanders at this point. I'm not
I
even
also
joking
agree with
about that.
that. No, I
What's
agree
up?
with that. I
Yeah,
could see that.
I could definitely see that happening because he's supposed to come back supposedly at the end of November or December. So, at least from what he's been indicating. So, I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. But you know what? Dylan Gabriel, he is going to 7 sacks in this game. I mean, let's just face it. That's just the point. At this point, Myles Garrett might as well just freaking not even try to play in this game. and just collect the paycheck because they know they ain't gonna do shit on the offense. Um, Baltimore Ravens win 37-9. Ravens win easily. It's a joke. The Ravens aren't even play their best game, but they'll still freaking win because the Browns just suck.
They just committed a murder on AEW, I'm pretty sure. Sorry. They just threw our Darby Allin through a flame through two flaming tables off the top of the stage. Um and they also stapled Orange Cassidy's hands into his pockets. Jesus. Yeah, I don't trust the Browns. I would sooner trust a sick fart when I know it might be diarrhea than I would trust the Browns. Um Give me the Ravens 24, the Browns 13.
Okay. All right. Sunday night football. We have the Detroit Lions at the Philadelphia Eagles, 8:20.
The Eagles are a 2.5 point favorite.
Oh man, I hate this because I need the Lions to lose, but at the same time, I don't want the Eagles to win either. Uh, all right. Look, Philadelphia Eagles, I don't think are not going to not put up more points than they did against our defense last week. So I think they'll probably put up more points in this game. Campbell's going to have something dialed up in this game, but at the end, I think the Eagles do win the game. Um, 2017 Eagles.
24-13 Lions.
All right. Anything what you want to say? Why you would think
I
the
just I don't trust the Eagles. I didn't trust the Packers, but I didn't trust the Eagles. And I think the Lions are for real.
we'll see him on Turkey Day. Um, all right, Monday Night Football, 8:15. Dallas Cowboys at the Las Vegas Raiders.
God, who chose this game? Cowboys are a 3.5 point favorite.
I mean, well, the Raiders kind of suck. That's why.
I mean, doesn't matter. They're both bad teams.
Oh, you're talking about the scheduling, but I thought you
Yeah.
the point. I thought you were talking about Vegas picking them.
No, I'm talking about just like they're bad teams. I'll get it out of the way first. The Cowboys are going to kill them. Cowboys are playing inspired for their fallen teammate. Rest in peace.
Yeah, RIP.
I'm forgetting his name at the moment.
Uh,
Is it Marcus Freeland?
It's
Marcus Nealand. Marcus Nealand.
yeah.
Um, Young talent gone way too soon. Mental health is no joke. If you are having problems, please reach out to somebody. Um, that being said, I'm going with the Cowboys here in an absolute blowout, 38-7.
Yeah. A very unfortunate situation with that. I'm he had just I guess he had just
Scored
gotten
his
a
first NFL touchdown.
NFL touchdown after the block. So a very, very unfortunate situation. Mental health is serious, so you know, if there anything going on, call somebody, please. Um, but in this whole thing with the Cowboys and the Raiders in terms of the game, um, yeah, I do agree. I think the Cowboys easily beat the Raiders. I have zero faith in the Oakland or Las Vegas Raiders. Um, 27-6. I don't think the Raiders got anything going for them right now. They just look abysmal. Um, so yeah, easy win for the Cowboys. The Cowboys easily get it done. Um, and yeah, that's the final game of this week. And the bye week teams were
Uh, Bye week teams are the Colts and the Saints.
okay. So
Drew
yeah, got
Drew
the
Brees and the Peyton Mannings.
reason what?
I said the Drew Brees and the Peyton Mannings.
Oh, yep. So guys, make sure to comment, rate, subscribe if you like this and all our stuff that we do for the NFL content. Um, and again, regardless of my frustration, I will do the Beast recap Green Bay Packers episode. Like I did against the Eagles. I was very frustrated. If you guys watched that video, I had no bones about it on how terrible that was, but I will still cover the breakdowns and the plays, the most important key plays, as well as the terrible plays that happened in the game, and as well as the stats and whatnot. So yeah, there's that. Kyle, your sponsors.
Yeah, I'm dying. Oh, fuck. Chicken dipping. Hit them up online, code 716 for 15% off your order. Chicken underscore dipping on Instagram or chickendipping.com. Uh, Nikki, two scoops. Great ice cream. Gotta get it. Need to get it. Um, Jeanette at the beauty parlor. She's gonna cut my hair finally because I look like a mop. And the Rebel Nomad adventure gear, great adventure gear for great adventure people. Don't get sick. And don't let your daughter get sick because I'm dying.
All right. All right, so that's it, guys. I am the SS Ultimate Goku. He's the Reigning 48. We're out of here. See you guys next week. Hopefully back in the studio. Out. Peace.